We did it. But bloody hell, that was a horrible thing to face. Never again. Never again. Now get me the hell out of here. Right now. Do we require that trap? There's no other way forward, so... Also nothing else to light in here? No? Good? Good? Good. Ah. Geronimo. Well, my friend. Your dark stuff is not fun. It's horrible. Your devotion to your covenant is deepened and you have gained a rank. Perfect.
Undead, you've discovered the truest dark within you.
The dark of giving up? Yes.
Deep, deep dark it is. The dark that we must all face.
Is this one big metaphor?
We need the abyss more now than ever.
Climax, Xanthus crown, overcoat, gloves. This is how I get the Xanthus set. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I bequeath these to you. Take them on your pilgrimage.
And Dragon Chime. Nice, thank you. Anything else?
Embrace of the dark is
Not really. Do you have anything else for sale now that I defeated the Dark Lurker?
Shine your way.
Yeah, no thanks. And also, why did that thing respawn? Really? Why? Just... leave me be, leave me be, leave me be. I'm gonna go to Majula. Although we may have done it right now, I'm still not really happy about that boss. The stuff that I said about it, it's still completely true. That run up towards the Dark Lurker is absolutely horrendous. To constantly have to go through that. NPC phantoms who are just extremely bothersome in general. The whole loading screen destroying any kind of buffs you do in the meantime. I had to do this that I hadn't had to do for a very, very long time. The only time I've ever had to change my loadout in equipment and everything like that was when I faced Seath because I was afraid of his curse abilities. And even then that wasn't too important, but right now I went all out. Dark Quartz Ring +3, Flame Quartz Ring +3, Dispelling Ring +1, everything that I had. And yes, it was enough, but no. This was... I'm glad I did it, but this is a one-time deal only. Never, ever again. So, let me quickly get back into my more comfortable outfits. And let's read up on some of those item descriptions. Climax. A hex that distorts the power of life. Emits a mass of dark, but at the cost of all souls. Strength varies depending on the number of souls, not a hex to be used lightly. So, if I were to use this right now, I would waste 59,880 souls to empower this one spell, one use only. Dear God. Okay, the power of that could be mental, but how about no? The Xanthus Waistcloth. This blindingly bright yellow costume is said to have been worn by the Xanthus King Jeremiah. Despite the costumes being in near tatters, its yellow hues are mysteriously unfaded. Perhaps the heinously towering headcloth crown served some purpose. Or perhaps it was some strange display of power. Yes, this freaking thing is just... Okay, it's not as big as I remember it being, but... it's weird. That's what it is. The Dark Lurker Soul. Soul of what lurks in the Dark Chasm. The Dark Chasm of old is the remnant of some ancient dissipated being. So, again, a part of Manus, I'm guessing. Well, anyway, we did it. I'm kinda happy, and also I never want to see that place ever, ever again. No thanks. And with these final few souls, one more level in vitality, Just so I'm able to roll more, carry more. The usual stuff. And that brings us to one of our final remaining challenges right now. And that is actually to take care of King Vendrick. And for this one time only, boys, I'll let you live. This one time only. Well, here we are. Vendrick himself. Now, before we do this, before I'm going to take him down, I'm still split on this entire decision. I'm still split on the entire idea of what is right and what is wrong in regards to the ending of Dark Souls 1 and also this. Like, are we going to light the first flame or not light the first flame, or are we going to try and break the cycle of the entire first flame department and trying to make sure that the curse of the undead becomes permanent with all of us being hollow? Like, that is still the thing that I'm guessing what it is. But if we are meant to be hollow, and Vendrick has gotten as close to that as possible, he remained here for that very specific reason, is it right for us to kill him? In any case, we do need his crown, that is certain, because if we are to be the next monarch, or the monarch who will usher in the Age of Dark, the Age of Men, then we're definitely going to need that crown. Anyway, one final conversation for now. Let's see if our old friend has anything to say. Hey Vendrick, how are you?
Dark was seen as a curse. Shadow is not cast, but born of fire. And the brighter the flame, the deeper the shadow. Inherit fire and harness the dark. Such is the calling of a true leader.
Inherit fire and harness dark. I think that's what we're about to do. Now, I am not entirely sure how this is going to go. Like, what I'm guessing is these souls of giants, souls of giants who came to conquer Drang Lake. Will the giants' resentment for the king be pacified in death or only emboldened? Can be used to acquire souls. That is if we use it for souls. So I'm guessing if we just keep this in our inventory, not use it, does it empower us when facing Vendrick? Because their resentment in death against what Vendrick did, it might be able to help us out quite well. But I have a feeling that this is not going to be an easy battle. So, how are we going to do this? First up, please tell me I can cast light here without trouble. Yes, thank you very much. Alright, Vendrick. I'm ready. I hope you are. Let's do this. And I am deeply sorry. Wait. Can I even damage you? Vendrick? Oh, there we go, there we go. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, did not see that one coming. Oh boy, you know how to fight, friend.
What did you expect? That he was going to go down without a fight? His mind may be hollow, but it's clear he still has the muscle memory.
He hits a little bit harder than I imagined. Whoops. Alright, boys. I am going to make a second exception. Have fun living. And this time around, a fog wall is in place. Oh boy. Well, with a little bit of more luck, better luck this time around? Or so we hope. Vendrick, I'm back! Oh god. Oh, you have a lot of health, friend. So much health. Oh, no. I just need to not get caught by your swipes, because oh boy, they deal a lot of damage. Like that. Especially if you do multiple at the same time after one another. Okay, you are really freaking tanky. No, can I keep the target? Thank you. Perfect. Oh. Come on, Vendrick. Come on. There can only be one Monarch. In that regard, your wife was right. No. That hurts. So much. Come on. No. Third attack. Okay, that's good. That's good. Just a little bit. Just take it slow. It's just something we'll have to do. You'll survive. I'll survive. It's not that bad. Or so we hope. Oh, I deal so little damage. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. No, come on, Vendrick. It's now or never. Now or never. Be a dear. Oh. And to think that one small mistake can end this battle real quick. Real quick. Okay, okay. Oh. Can you move away from that wall, please? Just move, move, move. Come on, come on. This actually makes me feel bad. Like, we'll have to... If we are to be the true Monarch, this has to happen, and we will release him from his hollowing entirely, his suffering, his wandering in death. And also, I kind of need his power if I am to take the throne or reject the throne. Whatever the choice is going to be. No, 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 no. Come on, Vendrick. No. You are so strong. Compared to him, my damage is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Come on, almost there, friend. Almost there. Just a little bit longer. Just a little... No. Come on. Away from your corpse or your armor. Thank God that... Whoa. What? Excuse me. What was that? You're a mage too? Or was that you harnessing the dark? No. No. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost there. Don't mess up now. Don't mess up now. Don't mess up now. Come on. Come on. Nearly there. Come on, big boy. Just a little bit. A little bit more. And... I'm sorry, Vendrick. Out of all the things that actually felt the worst. Also... I was expecting something along the lines of here have the soul of King Vendrick. Why don't you give your soul? Or do I get your soul from here? Like, I've proven that I could defeat you, and thus I am worthy of it?
Dark was shot.
No?
In such.
Okay, that is strangely odd. Oh, wait. Might this be why I'm supposed to go and visit the Shrine of Amana? There was that one door guarded by the Dragon Rider. A door that I could not open before. But before we go there, hell no that I'm going to walk around with 10,000 swords or 100,000. Just no. One level in vitality and not enough for what comes after that, but oh well. Okay, with 50,000 souls, I'm willing to go to the Shrine of Amana. I can survive that, I hope. Emphasis on the hope part. So, over here, if I'm right, we needed to go, but first up. Gotta have to deal with these idiots. Okay, do we have anything else? Hi! Okay, I found the Pharaoh's Lockstone. Yay! Alright, let's see. What do you open up? Hi. Okay, don't fall into the water. That's not what we want to do right now. I really dislike this water. Okay, show me. What do you hide? Helix Halbert. Hi. Okay, let's see. Helix Halbert. Where the hell are we going to find you? The Helix Halbert. A halberd with a helix-shaped handle, headed with a double blade. A complex design, some would say excessively so, that hides a spear within its handle. Although its precise origins are unclear, its construction appears to utilize techniques from the lost land of Olafis. Or I still don't know how to pronounce that name. Okay, so a spear hidden in the handle? How does that work? Okay, it looks fancy. What's its moveset? Okay, that is just normal halberds. Oh. Okay, that looks cool. The blades split apart to reveal a freaking spike. Oh my. Okay, that is a cool weapon design. Not something for me because it's quite slow compared to my normal spear and I barely use the strong attacks. But it's cool. For now though, sticking to my rapier. Which also begs the question, hi. No, die. These things remain difficult to see. Give me that human effigy, thank you very much. Is our dragon rider friend gone? I think, yes he is. Alright, so that should mean that the area ahead should be smooth sailing. Should be. Ow. Well, so much for that. Okay, lady. No, you don't. Go away. It's just one big party of fun with you guys around, isn't it? Come on. No. They're just bothersome. Go away. Alright. So, that means nothing else stands in my way. We should be able to open this up. Also, just because I hate this water and I can't see where I'm going right now, a little bit of light. Alright, open sesame. Okay. Might this be because I'm undead? Maybe? Yup, okay, thank God. I really thought, oh my god, I missed something. Okay, anything else in here? Okay, path to the left. One single throne. Soul of the king. That is where it is. What? Okay, show me. Soul of Vendrick, king of Drangleic. This great soul beckoned the dark, overwhelming the king. Perhaps this king who once ruled the world of men was a lacking vessel for the true throne. Use the soul of he who would link the flame to acquire numerous souls or to create something of great worth. So, King Vendrick went through the entire Shrine of Amana into the undead crypts to sit there in the dark, but while he was going there, he stopped over here to save his soul, to keep it safe over here. He didn't take his soul with him. Like, did he do that for a reason or something? Anyway, yeah. What else have we got here? Chest, hi. Anything? No trap, good. Okay, we got King's Crown, Armor, Gauntlets, and Leggings. The Crown of Vendrick, King of Drang Lake. But what makes a king? Some say it is birthright, while others call it destiny. Perhaps it is not important, as long as the king's name serves to unite his people. So it doesn't even matter who wears the crown. In this case, it is us who will be wearing the crown. And what about your armor in that case? Armor of Vendrick, King of Drang Lake. Same as before. So, now that we have all 4 crowns. There's not any other crown remaining, right? Unless Nishandra is also wearing a crown, but... not sure. Anyway, I think it's best if we go back to the undead crypts right now. See if Vendrick maybe has something new to say now that we have his crown. We got his soul. We're so close near the end. And that idea, to think that we are indeed so close to the end. It feels weird, really weird to think that our journey is almost complete here. Well, let's make the most of it while it lasts. Vendrick, we're back. 3 crowns from 3 different kingdoms. Your soul, your armor, and your crown extra from kingdom number 4.
One day fire will fade, and dark will become a curse. Men will be free from death, left to wander eternally.
As hollows.
Dark will again be ours, and in our true shape, we can bury the false legends of yore. Only, is this our only choice? Seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. Seek strength. The rest will follow.
The rest will follow. And the action mist fades. Perfect timing. So... again. Still not sure about the story of Dark Souls. Heat radiates from the ancient crowns. Okay, what kind of heat? Does it say anything different? Not really. No, nothing changed about these. For as far as I can see, at least. Anyway, yeah, the story of Dark Souls still remains confusing, but I think the general gist is that we hold the power right now. We have proven ourselves to be able to do this, to lead men into the Age of Dark, the Age of Man itself. So, with that out of the way, there's one more thing that I want to do, first up being return to the Way of Blue, because that's where I feel at home. And secondly, there's one thing we didn't do after we completed all the DLCs, and that is actually take those souls to Straight and Ornifex to see what kind of stuff they reveal. Alright, first things first, I actually want to see Great Sword of the Forlorn, who wander the land of the undead. The king's elder brother Aldia sought to overcome the curse through means unlike his siblings. The Forlorn were born of Aldia's sinful infatuation. Oh boy. Anything else? Not really. Okay, well, let's see, what have you got? Okay, in regards to weapons, he has absolutely nothing. But here's where the beauty comes in. Outcry for the soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. Has a bloody expensive freaking pyromancy, by the way. A pyromancy of Nadalia, Bride of Ash, spouts multiple dark flames. This child of dark, bearing inconceivable strength, found herself in a kingless land devoid of souls, and in journeying there, has all but condemned herself to a fate most wretched. And that's when she overtook the entire tower, completed with the power of Ash, corrupted the Fume Knight, Raimi, and everything, and Sir Alon, and who knows what else. And we got the Life Drain patch for the Dark Lurker soul. Consume a number of souls and affix dark to a certain spot. Inflicts damage upon those who touch it. This distorted dark, brewed by hexers, drains the life force of those who touch it. Yikes. Not my kind of stuff, but
Feeble cursed one.
it's decent, I guess. Welcome back to Spider Town. Hope you enjoy your stay. Be sure to bring all the anti-pest stuff with you, because oh my god. Alright, can I close this thing? Thank you. I don't want to deal with spiders. Alright, Ornifex, hi.
What can I do for you?
Well, as long as there's spiders next door... Never mind. I'm trying to be safe, but these things won't let me. Really. Ornifex, get new neighbors. These suck. Anyway, where were we?
Do you have a wondrous soul?
Yes, I have a very wondrous soul. And do you have anything new for sale on by itself? Not really. Well, let's see. Trading souls. The Fume Sword for the soul of Fume Knight. Straight sword forged from the soul of the Fume Knight and imbued with the dark of Nadalia. The exile swordsman Raimi had the ability to expunge the dark fog, but chose instead to live alongside it, in the company of the child of dark that haunts his sword. Ah, sounds so cool. And it is a straight sword. That might be nice. A little bit of dark damage, but quite possibly not for me. The ivory straight sword from the soul of Ava, the king's pet. Sword of Fabian, Knight of Eleum Lois. This blade, crafted with ivory ore native to the land, harnesses souls to slash at foes. Sir Fabian led the loyal Knights of Eleum Lois straight into the depths of chaos to exterminate the terrible things that dwelt there, but not one of the selfless knights returned, all charred. And the ruler's sword for the soul of the king. Great sword of Vendrick, king of Drangleic. The strength of this sword is relative to the number of souls possessed by its wielder. One fragment of dark, having taken human shape, became obsessed with the king's soul. Impelled by its own cravings, it sought souls and strove to make the strength of the giants its own. Wait, what are they talking about here? One fragment of dark, having taken human shape, became obsessed with the king's soul. Is that talking about Nashandra? Impelled by its own cravings, it sought souls and strove to make the strength of the giants its own. Yeah. That part of Manus that is inside of Nashandra, it's just power hungry to the max. And we got the soul of Lud, the king's pet, for the Lois Greatsword. Greatsword of the Knights of Lois. The Knights of Lois were commanded to strike down each malformed terror that arose from chaos, and they would not hesitate, even if it were their own king. Well, they might not hesitate, but they would have to succeed in the first place, because he's not exactly that easy to defeat. And the king's ultra greatsword, an ultra greatsword forged from the soul of King Vendrick, inflicts heavy damage on enemy armor. Only the king knows whether the depiction of the queen is a resentful mockery or an affectionate exaltation. Is that a reference to her painting? Maybe? Who knows? Anyway, Fume Ultra Greatsword, that bloody massive thing. Ultra Greatsword forged from the soul of the Fume Knight. The exiled swordsman Raimi had the ability to expunge the black fog, but chose instead to live alongside it in the company of the Child of Dark that haunts his sword. Well, swords. Multiple. And the Aged Smelter Sword. Ultra Greatsword crafted from the soul of the Smelter Demon. Its blade is imbued with a great flame. Use strong attack to unleash its latent power. When the old king acquired the power to grant life to heaps of iron, he molded a great array of metallic automatons. The iron monstrosity itself was perhaps one of the king's puppets, which eventually became his very own downfall as he was plunged into the forge. Yikes. The Ivory King's Ultra Greatsword. Again, a lot of this stuff is all strength based and stuff, and greatswords and meh, no thanks. Ultra Greatsword of the Ivory King of Aleum Lois, wield with both hands to realize its full strength. It is said that the Ivory King was once the highest ranking knight in his home of Ferosa, famed for its god of war. After taking his crown, they say he was the first to swing his sword in times of need, be it for his homeland or his people. The Bewitching Alon Sword, a katana forged from the soul of Sir Alon. The captivating, undulating design serves to enhance this weapon's mystical allure. Alon came from the east and soon became the Iron King's most trusted knight. When he departed, the old Iron King bequeathed Sir Alon's name to his own Iron Warriors. The Knights of Alon. Alon Knights, that kind of stuff, yeah. So many stories. Soul of Sin, the Slumbering Dragon, for York's Spear. A spear wielded by Sir York during his invasion of the Sanctum City. After his defeat of the Sunken King, Sir York pierced Sin, the Slumbering Dragon, with this spear to claim its blood. But Sin immediately awoke, spewing a poisonous fog that blanketed the city in death, and Sir York disappeared into the Eternal Sanctum, where he most likely tried a final assault on Sin before he died, right over there, because that's where we found his ring. The Wrathful Axe for the soul of Ilana, the Squalid Queen. An ornament forged from the soul of Ilana, Child of Dark. Use strong attack to unleash its latent power. When the abyss dissipated, the things that called it home were fragmented and scattered across the realm. Eventually, these pieces regained form in ways that hinted at humanity's true nature. So, Nashandra is most likely going to be the lust for power. I think Ilana was all about revenge and wrath. Alsana, the one in the Ivory King DLC, I think that one was all in regards to the fears. And finally we have Nadalia, who I'm not entirely sure what she was on about, but still problematic. The only one who was actually kind was Alsana, so yay. Also, speaking of Nadalia, the Chime of Screams. Sacred chime forged from the soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. Nothing appears sacred about the frightful design of this chime, but it does have the benefit of raising one's faith. The oozing frozen iron forming the bell seems to anticipate a scream. Ugh. And then the King's Shield, Shield of Vendrick, King of Drangleic. One fragment of dark, having taken human shape, became obsessed, yada yada yada, same as before. It's a pretty decent shield though. I might take that. Maybe. And the Lois Shield, Shield of the Knights of Lois, gradually restores HP while equipped. Nice. The Knights of Lois were commanded to strike down each malformed terror, yada yada yada, same as before. Is that everything? I think it is. Well, in that case, it's not the best, I guess, but hey, it's something. I kind of like it. So, let's at least go with the King's Shields. And also, yeah, let's try out York's Spear too. So, we have York's Spear, which is an absolute massive thing. This might very well be the thing indeed that pierced Sin entirely. And we also got the King's Shield. Nice and big. I like it. But unfortunately, both things are incredibly heavy. Or at least, the King's Shield is heavier than my normal shield, so not entirely sure about that. It is better in every sense though. Even if it's just a little bit, but it is better. Which means I like it. And York Spear, both. This thing is 19 weight in total. I'm at 82%. So, what's the moveset of this thing? Uh-oh. That looks more like the Grand Lance moveset. Yeah, okay. Definitely not my kind of weapon. That much is already obvious. But, hey. It's nice to have. I guess. Not my kind of thing, but nice to have. Which means, if I were to remove this and go back to my normal rapier, how would I be with weight? Under 60%. I guess that could work. I certainly guess that could work. Now, with all of that out of the way, I think it's actually time that we move towards the end of Dark Souls 2. I've done all that I wanted to do, and even if I did end up missing a few things, don't worry, I might actually go and visit those in my own spare time, because after this, I'm supposedly not being thrown into New Game Plus instantly, which is a plus. And I also have my second account necessary, so I might do those in my own spare time. But for now, we are slowly going to reach towards the end of this Let's Play after a very long but enjoyable time. So, let's head off to the Throne of Want, go through the fog wall, quite possibly face Nashandra. Because if I have to guess, we have not seen the last of her just yet.
Now that we have received the blessing of King Vendrick, we're ready to either take the throne and prolong the Age of Fire once again, or to listen to Elda and shatter the illusion of life. The final challenge awaits.